Spaces and all the we're going live in all the places and all of the spaces. 2 Facebooks, a YouTube, and a Twitter. I want to thank everybody for coming today. We're going to do a Spirit Summit. It's the first Spirit Summit that we've done in quite some time. I love gathering. Come on in. Sweetie, you're loved and lovable. Navy vet, you're loved and lovable. Kifra, you're loved and lovable. I'm Dr. Flo. Broadway singer, clarity coach, brother, sister, friend, mama, daddy. All of the things. Come on in, folks. It's so good to see you today across all platforms. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to be gathering with Poppy Water tonight, in addition to Devin from the Reiki Room. As we get started, I'm going to open with the daily reading that I've been doing every day on our 12 o'clock readings until our guests load in. Deep at the center of my being, there is an infinite well of love. I now allow this love to flow to the surface. It fills my heart, my mind, my consciousness, my body, my very being, and radiates out from me in all directions and returns to me multiplied. The more love I use and give, the more I have to give. The supply is endless. The use of love makes me feel good. It's an expression of my inner joy. I love myself, therefore I take loving care of my body. I lovingly feed it nourishing foods like the chicken that I'm air frying. You may hear that in the background. I feed it nourishing foods and beverages. I lovingly groom it and dress it, and my body lovingly responds to me with vibrant health and energy. I love myself, therefore I provide for myself a comfortable home, one that fills all my needs and is a pleasure to be in. I fill the rooms with the vibration of love so that all who enter, myself included, will feel this love and be nourished by it. I love myself, therefore I work at a job that I truly enjoy doing. One that uses my creative talents and abilities working with and for people that I love and that love me and earning a good income. I love myself, therefore I behave and think in a loving way. Poppy Water's coming up. I love myself, therefore I think and behave in loving ways to all people, for I know that that which I give out returns to me multiplied. I only attract loving people in my world, for they are a mirror of what I am. I love myself, therefore I forgive and totally release the past and all past experiences, and I am free. I'm not Muslim, I'm a child of the universe. Even better. I only attract loving people in my world, for they are a mirror of what I am. I love myself, therefore I forgive and totally release the past and all past experiences, and I am free. I love myself, therefore I live totally in the now, experiencing each moment as good and knowing that my future is bright and joyous and secure, for I am a beloved child of the universe, and the universe lovingly takes care of me now and forevermore. And so it is. So I read that every day to get us clicked deep, deep down into how awesome the vibration of love is and how powerful it can be to tap into the law of attraction. When I say the law of attraction, I mean that everything that you put out into the world comes back to you multiplied. And that is the good news. Tonight we're joined by Poppy Water so far. We're going to have Devin with the Reiki Room pop in a little later. We'll stay for about 30 minutes to 45 minutes, depending on how many guests we have. And tonight's conversation is going to be all about manifestation. All about attracting in the things that we want in our lives. And I want to, before we start, ask the room, what are your thoughts about manifestation? When I say the word manifestation, what comes up for you. What is the energy, Poppy Water, that is brought to your mind when you think about the word manifestation, even though you look like a ghost?
I'm not sure what that's about, like at all.
Well, you changed your lighting condition today, so that's what that's about.
Well, it's just showing up fine. It's not actually how I'm showing up at all. It may be my filter. And just coming on moving forward as I'm just gonna turn this off. I am manifesting. I don't know what it is. Alright, so but when I think of manifestation, I think I'm calling forth what you want in this world and in this life, right? And laying claim and using your words or your energy, focusing it on willing something into your physical space and conditions. That's what I think of when I hear manifestation. It's your ability to enact will and change the world around you.
Amazing. Amazing. So what we're going to share tonight about manifestation?
Alright, so tonight, oh God, this crazy name just came in here. Tonight, I'm just going to talk a little bit about the process in hoodoo as I come from that standpoint, even as as a hoodoo practitioner. What is our mindset and conjure when we think about manifestation and what the process is? I'm going to talk a little bit about, I thought the perfect example would be to talk about creating jars, right? We said intention jars, conjure, manifest specific things. And I thought it'd be perfect tonight to kind of talk about an abundance. Some would like to go straight to a money jar, right? And so basically when you're creating a money jar, the goal is to gather items, herbs that represent the abundance that you're trying to attract. What you think of abundance, right? What do you see? What represents that money? And some would say literal money. So in this, you take like, for example, in mine, I took $100 bill, right? And it's gonna sound great, but you're gonna rip her and put her inside your jar. Say intention, right? I'm doubling this times 10 times 10, and you set the intention, and you are envisioning having wealth the entire time, right? You gather the physical item that's what you want to enhance, or something that represents what you want to enhance. In the case of this money jar, outfit, right? And then we use the help of plant spirit or plant magic to help guide us further in and out. So let me see. I got 5 herbs here. I used black pepper is a good one for manifestation, abundance work, good for money. Cinnamon's also really good for money. It's really good for money. Bay leaf as well, and then we have rosemary. So we normally conjure in this work use an odd number of herbs we use. And I chose 5 specifically because 5 in numerology represents change, and we're wanting to change something in our physical, right? And the reason why we do the ritual in the first place is to work behind the prayer, the act behind the prayer. We don't just do the job. We also, in our lives, work right outside of conjure. We make sure we're opening up avenues to receive money, right? It's like we can't pray for a job without putting out the application, right? Or going out and searching, right? It's both in connection. And so the ritual makes the prayer stronger, all about strength in action and strength in words. And then so once you have your herbs, you have, your representative item, also would then add a personal concern. And by personal concern, it normally means something that represents you, right? As you want to connect yourself into working, right? It's all about setting your intention. And this whole time, you're envisioning more and shake and you'll continue to pray as long as you keep it and keep it moving, right? And you do this continuously every day as you're also doing the work of, like I said, working harder at work or doing what you do in order to get that bonus or the money that you're manifesting. You continuously work the jar day in while taking the actions. Because remember, faith without work is dead, and work without faith is dead. So the jar is here to lock in your faith, right? The faith in the thing. And then you do the work as well. And that's how we manifest along the voodoo realm and in the voodoo world. And that's just a different way talking about jars. You can make jars for love workings, you can make jars for health, for joy, for focus, just a way to physically have something that you can see and put your ashe, your energy, your focus into, because you give power to the thing, right? It's powerful on its own for itself, right? But you want it to work in your life, but you apply your energy to it and you work it and strengthen your whatever you want to attract and collect with the same principle, things to represent what it is that you want to attract and hasten it and withdraw, continuing to pray or affirm over it and work it every day. Keep your mind focused on I'm calling it into my life. I'm still calling it into my life, right? Still mine. And you continue to do the work. So that's the way that we work. People also use candle work. You can dress in candles, which is a whole other thing. And it follows a similar mindset. We always make sure to get thanks the entire time while we're working, whatever work we're doing. That's like the first law. We need to give thanks because it's already yours, it's already with you, right? And give thanks for the ability to attract, right? Gratitude is like having over and you can receive. So, yeah, that's my tidbit on manifestation, how we may come across that in a ritualistic way in conjure, and just not so doing ritual, because rituals may not be for everyone. Just as in hoodoo, we practice ancestors and rings, and so being at your altar and continuously praying, asking, and naming what you want out to your ancestors and to your higher power, whatever you name, right? Just willing it into being and naming for yourself. Not saying, oh, I think I really, can I have, maybe I'll deserve one day. No. I want a car. I want this car. I have it in mind. Here are my steps that I need to take to get it. May I be successful. I see it working out and may good come from this. I'm letting you all know so you can help me on the other side. Okay? In order to get this car, I got to apply for this loan after I build my credit. So, I see me successfully help on the other side to continue to build my credit. And I apply for this loan, or I build this loan. If that's just best, and then I get the car, right? You have to name what your steps are for yourself, what's and manifest and pray and will. Again, faith without work is dead, and work without faith is strengthening the faith for the manifestation. Praying, right? And you thus then strengthen the work. So yeah, that's my tip from a conjure. So
I appreciate Poppy Water. Poppy Water needs him to cam down so he can figure out his lighting. And the Reiki room is trying to get in here. Apparently, it's keeping her out because of age protection. So if you just turn on in your settings 18 plus lives, because my ministry is not for kids underage or on TikTok, it will eventually let you up if you turn on that setting, and you'll be able to step right on into the live. And Poppy Water's going to give us all of the views. Okay, so what I'm going to do is talk about 10 keys to manifesting what you want in your life. And some of you are out there right now wondering, like, what does this even mean to manifest? Like, You know, like I've heard of this before. I've watched The Secret. I've heard of the law of attraction, and I'm wanting to have more money in my life. I'm wanting to have a lover in my life. I'm wanting to have the things on my vision board come true and my dreams come true. But I don't know how. I'm going to give you 10 ways right now to work towards having your manifestation come true. Okay, so number one, the number one way in which you can help your manifestations come true is by being very clear in your intentions. You want to clearly define what you want to manifest. The more specific you are and detailed you are with your intentions, the easier it becomes to focus your energy on what you want and what you desire. Some people, when you ask them, like, yo, what would you like to manifest in this life? They say, well, I don't know. Well, what kind of lover do you want? What kind of job do you want? What kind of opportunities do you want? And they go, well, I haven't really thought about that, but I know that I want better for my life. Well, it's not just enough to want better for your life. You have to be very, very clear with what your intentions are. For example, I wanted to manifest a spirit summit where all of my cool kid friends and spiritual leaders sat around and talked about manifestation and spiritual matters for the elevation of the consciousness of the planet. I believe that you can go anywhere and you can get negativity. You can go anywhere and you can get fight videos. You can go anywhere and you can encounter arguing and lower vibrational kind of content. But where are the spaces on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and beyond where you can choose intentionally to vibe higher? And because I don't see a lot of those spaces up and down the TikTok streets all the time, I decided to create this. But if I just said, like, yo, I just want to sit around on a Sunday night and just talk to people and whatever happens, that's what you're going to get. If you're a person that's like with life, whatever happens is whatever happens, I'll just go with it. That's probably why your life is showing up for you in the ways that it is. I've been in the same boat. When I just say, like, whatever happens, I kind of float down the lazy river of life, and then whatever happens is whatever happens. But when you're clear with your intentions, the universe can use that to help you manifest. And so you want to clearly define what you want to go after in life. Okay, the second thing you need in order to manifest your dreams is a positive mindset. You want to cultivate a positive attitude and belief that what you desire is actually possible. You'd be surprised how many people don't even believe that what they're working towards in life is positive and possible. Negative thoughts can hinder your manifestation process. Negative thoughts can actually push away all the things that you're trying to call in and attract towards yourself. Okay? The third thing you want to do when you're trying to manifest is create a visualization around the things that you want in your life. You want to imagine yourself already having what you want. A lot of you know that I'm working on a national and international inspirational music tour, 8 shows a week. And so as I'm sitting here, I have to imagine that those things are already happening. I can see myself taking a sip of water before the show. I can see myself warming up before the show. I can see myself getting on the plane to travel to the show. I can see myself getting off the plane. I can see people saying, Dr. Flo, it's so good to see you. I cannot wait for you to sing tonight after we go to a wonderful dinner. Dr. Flo, would you like red wine or white wine with that? Oh, white wine, thank you so very much. And so visualizing and imagining yourself already having what you want helps you manifest more quickly. You want to create vivid mental images and immerse yourself in the feelings associated with your desires. Okay? Another thing to help you manifest in life and to make it happen very quickly for you, and I'm going to ask you, Poppy Water, to adjust your angle, please. Oh my gosh, I don't know what was wrong with the studio as we had it yesterday, but whatever. You can't be Dr. Flo and not go with the flow. Okay, so Affirmations. You want to use positive affirmations. There's also a tripod in the living room if you need that. Okay. So you want to use positive affirmations to reinforce your beliefs and your intentions. Okay. For those of you who come every day in the noon live, we go through affirmations every day. I am enough. I'm worthy. I'm supported. I'm rich. I'm abundant. I'm perfect, whole, and complete, exactly as I am. I am capable. I let go of what does not serve me. These affirmations will help you manifest way quicker than not having them. You want to make sure, like number 2 said, that you have a positive mindset, and affirmations are part of that. Another way to manifest quickly, and it's not all about speed, but some of you have desires and ideas that you want to come to you and to come into you very, very quickly. And so one way that I know to manifest very quickly is through the use of gratitude, okay? Remember, what you appreciate appreciates. If you practice gratitude for what you already have, this positive emotion can attract more positivity into your life and more flow. Number 6. If you want to manifest your every dream and see what you hold in your mind to come into your physical, you want to start acting as if. This is why I spend so much time on my TikTok lives and beyond, doing my shows live for you all every day. The reason why I show up every day for live presentations is because I'm acting as if the tour that I want is already here. So sometimes you may want to say, thank you to my dancers. A lot of you have been around when I've gone, thank you to my dancers. Thank you to my singers. Thank you, Poppy Water, for that amazing speech on stage. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's me behaving and making choices as if my desires are already fulfilled. This can help you align your actions with your intentions. Okay, 3 more to go. Number 7. If you want to manifest in your life, you're going to have energy and emotion. A lot of people don't talk about how your emotions and your emotional state can really make or break the power of your intentions in the world. Put genuine emotion and energy into your intentions. Strong emotions can amplify your manifestation efforts. I'll give you a quick little fill in the blank. I'm so happy and grateful now, blank. Okay? I'm so happy and grateful now. I'm so happy and grateful now that Spirit Summit is going to be one of the most attended events on TikTok. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm touring all over the world singing and spreading the loved and lovable message. I'm so happy and grateful now that everything in my life is coming into divine right order. I'm so happy and grateful now that there's an ease and flow in everything that I put my hands to. Applying those strong emotions to your life can amplify, there we go, that can amplify. Hi.
What the what?
You got here. You got here. So putting strong...
You're like, I'm feeling myself shrinking in my vibrational. All right, let's put you up here.
Oh, it was always meant to work out for you. I got 2 more little keys to go, and then you'll be up. Yeah, like we're... No, my love, it's so good. It's like it's like sliding in with like a bag of food. If you come with treats, it's all good.
Good. Continue.
No, life is so good. Life is so good. And you could take the last 15, 20 minutes and just feel totally free in your queendom to tell us what you're manifesting, how you're manifesting, and keys to manifestation. And like I said, I can't be Dr. Flow and not flow. So we're so good. We're so good. All right. Number 8. When you're trying to manifest in your life, you want to let go. And I want to just give us all an invitation right now to just release and let go. Whatever happened to you even 5 minutes ago, it's no longer part of your present. And so you can just relax, trust that the universe will deliver what you desire, and avoid becoming overly attached or obsessed with the outcome. Another part of manifestation is staying committed to your manifestation practice, consistency. A consistent effort will help to reinforce your intentions. And here is the master key. They waited for number 10 in order to give this to us. When you're trying to manifest in your life, you want to be extremely patient. Manifestation may not happen overnight. Practice patience, and you want to allow things to unfold in their own time. For those of you who've been watching the Spirit Summit tonight, the Reiki room with Devin was trying to get up on stage and then was like, how do I get in? How do I get in? And I just sat here and just touched patience. There's a part of my manifestation process. It's a wonderful quote from the late, great Louise Hay, who wrote an amazing book called You Can Heal Your Life. She said, all is well. All is well. Everything is working out for my highest good. And out of this situation, only good can come, and I am safe. All is well. All is well. Everything is working out for my highest good. And out of this situation, only good can come, and I am safe. So let's just breathe on that for a second. We've been joined tonight by the Reiki room with Devin and also Poppy Water from House of Mommy Water. And we know that everything is in flow and working out for our highest good. There are no piranha or hyenas chasing us through the internet. And we are so safe right now. And so anyway, just to recap, clarity of intentions, a positive mindset, visualization, affirmations, gratitude, acting as if, positive energy and emotions, choosing to let go, consistency, and patience are some of my keys that I use when it comes to manifesting the good that I desire. Tonight, Devin is joining us in the hot seat to talk about manifestation, I believe, under this moon that's coming very, very soon. But take it away. Take all the time you need. We are here for you, and we're so grateful that you're here in this new Spirit Summit.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm extremely grateful and doubly blessed to have met you and to be co-creating and creating these sacred spaces with both of you. It is my honor. So from listening to what you have a lot of the same points as I do. I will go through what the blue moon is. So once in a blue moon, you hear that phrase, oh, it's once in a blue moon, I'll go there. So the monthly blue moon would be whenever a full moon happens in the same calendar month. The next blue moon will actually be an annual blue moon, and that is happening, I believe, in March of 2024. So it really doesn't happen very often. The energy from this moon is really, really powerful. So manifest everything, write everything down. So I'll quickly go through my points, and then I have a little trick that I use to do my manifestations, and it has been working wonderfully in the areas of my Reiki and all of that. I've been doing a lot of that, which has just been absolutely amazing. So our points are a lot the same. I would start off under the full moon, sit down and make a list. Write down everything you as well as the fourth supermoon of the year, so it's amazing. And just get it all in while you can, because this is the last full moon, or the last supermoon of the year. You want to include something from all areas of your life. So I know a lot of people are really interested in finances, right? They're trying to manifest their finances. I find that my finances automatically are manifested when I manifest things like my mindset, or when I manifest things like my creativity. So you need to manifest ideas to flow through, Dr. Flo, to flow to you effortlessly, right? And copy bottom. So get it all in. Put a couple things down from each sector, I should say. It could be relationships, it could be money, it could be mindset, creativity, and all that beautiful stuff. And then under the moon on Thursday, what I would do is sit out in nature, under the moon, under the light of the moon, by yourself, where you can recite your list out loud to the moon, and for the moon to hear. All right, so you really want to make it clear and concise. So you can't muddy the waters when you're talking about manifesting things that you want to bring into your life. You have to be very clear and very concise. You want to focus on it, like extreme focus, like laser focus. So, and I'm gonna, at the end of this, I'm gonna get to something that a lot of people don't tell you to do when it comes to manifesting, but will make it a lot easier for you. Number 4, you gotta feel those emotions, right? You gotta feel what it's gonna feel like when you receive it. So you need to act as if it has already happened. Feel it in your heart, feel those emotions bubbling up in your throat, even if you have to cry or wail or whatever it is, get the emotion present, because the emotion acts like a magnet and pulls those things down to you. All right, and then you want to say a prayer under the moon, to the moon, and thank the universe for fulfilling your desires. Okay, say a prayer to the moon. And then you want to speak confidently, and that's under the moon for first and foremost, but also for the 3 days leading up to it. So I would start tomorrow, start saying these prayers, start getting these, like specifically what you want to manifest in your mind. You can write it down now. That way you have a couple days if it needs to tweak or change, but you want to be very confident and sure of what it is that you want, and speak confidently. So you want to thank the universe for all of the financial abundance that you already have. Gratitude is very high vibration. So the higher your vibration is, the more likely you are to receive additional blessings. So you want to let go of attachments. I heard you say this too. Let go of the attachment of how it's going to happen. Okay. And this note that you see here is this. Just so you know, I'm burning my good fortune incense for all of us. So sorry to, I'm like trying to walk away the smoke, but we've got to burn it. All right. So let go of any attachment of how it's going to happen. The universe will always surprise you. It's never going to happen like you want it to. And I find that I'll come up with ways in my mind, like, God, it would be so cool if it came to me this way, and it never does. So I try not to do that. I try to leave the screen blank, okay, and let the universe do what it needs to do. You want to open up your mind and your heart to receiving and not worry about the how. Don't worry about how it's going to happen. Just trust and have faith, like you said, that it will. Be patient, like you said, because it could take a couple days, it could take a couple months, and it could take a couple years. But as long as you believe, and you also said that, believe it in your heart. You have to believe it, because it's not going to show up if you don't feel worthy of it. All right, if you don't think that you deserve it, it's not coming. And then be grateful, like I said, for everything that you already have. I practice gratitude nightly, and in the morning I find the universe is a little more quiet at those times, right before you go to sleep and right when you wake up, and I feel heard a little bit more in those hours. And the last and final thing I have to say is you have to take inspired actions. So trust your intuition. When it comes to manifesting, you might get little nudges or little inklings of things that you should do, or maybe I should call this person, or I haven't talked to that person in a while, and it could totally be something you never imagined. You know what I mean? Just trust your intuition, sit and listen, meditate, and then follow the guidance. All right, so that's what I have for the manifesting part. But I do have a little trick that I like to use, and I will do this on Thursday night myself. Okay, so you're gonna get a blank sheet of paper. Okay, you're gonna draw a circle in the center. Okay, and you're gonna write now. Okay, now, and then you're gonna make like sun rays off of the top. 5 sun rays. Okay, just like that. And then, so for the sake of this, we're going to use monetary manifestation. So we'll start off on the first one. I'm going to write 100. Okay. Second one, I'll do 1,000. Then I'll do 5,000. Then I'll do 10,000. And then I'll do 100,000. Okay, and I'm going to make sure I'm writing my dollar signs. Okay, you want to be clear and concise. You don't want to get, 100 doll hairs, in your bed that night, right? Be very concise, very clear when you're manifesting. So if you're doing money, you're going to have it very clear, right, with your dollar signs. Now, out of these 5, pick one, all right, that you really.
Yes.
Good. All right. So pick one that you really, really want. Something that you love, right? Or so if this was something other than money, it could be, creative ideas or something that you want to manifest into your life, or creative opportunities you want to manifest. Pick the one that really resonates with you. I'm going to go with $100,000. Okay. I'm going to circle it because go big or go home, right? Go big or go home?
Yeah.
Right, so
Yes.
$100,000. And then, so I circled it, right? Or you can highlight it with a highlighter, and you can tweak this any way you like. But I'm going to write here, I activate the energy for this to come to me. Okay? So I have terrible handwriting, but I activate the energy for this to come to me. Okay? And then I hold on to this, or I will tear it off, put it in my pillow, and sleep with my head on it every night. Okay? Putting things in your pillow is a great way to manifest. So that is my little trick of the day. It's something that I love to do. I have had so many opportunities come to me lately through the manifestation of just being present, doing things out of character for me. So my latest opportunity came when I had heard about a woman who has a healing sanctuary near here, and she's got some new, really awesome technology in there, and I really wanted to see it and see what it was all about. I never met the woman in my life, but I called her. I called her up on the phone. Like something inside me just said, call her. Call her. So I did, and I said, hey, I'm a local Reiki practitioner. I was wondering if you would be interested in creating an event with me. If you're not interested, that's okay, but she goes, oh my gosh, I would love to do that. And it was easy as that. It just landed right in my lap. And now I have contract with her for once a month. So it's great.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Awesome.
Was there a time in...
Action. So that's what I mean about listening to your intuition. So you will get these little tiny voices or little tiny nudges, or even just a feeling of like, maybe I should go to this store today instead of to the one I always go to, just because I have an inkling, and then I guarantee you something will happen extraordinary.
That's amazing. Was there a time in your life where your manifestation power wasn't as strong?
Yes, most of my life.
When did you finally tap for yourself into Like for me, it was like around the time that The Secret and the Law of Attraction stuff started happening, and I fell into like this Abraham Hicks woo woo. Probably 2009 was about the time that I'd heard manifestation for the first time. I never heard it in church growing up. I'd heard words like faith. I'd heard words like belief, but I'd never heard manifest. When did it hit you?
Yeah, so it also was probably in the early 20,000s, but you won't hear manifestation in a lot of churches. A lot of churches believe that it is not of a godly way for us. They feel that way. They feel like it's witchcraft or sorcery or something to that effect. When in fact it's actually the reverse. So we are actually the ones that are in tune with our natural born gifts, and they are being suppressed. With their eyes are completely shut. They don't have very much intuition. They are led by faith, and a lot of the churches are very good intentioned, but backed by I wouldn't say the purest of energies. So, and that always causes me a lot of flack, so I hate to say it, but Yeshua, I'm a follower of Yeshua. I'm a Jesus girl, and I always call Jesus into my sessions. But there are, so this is going completely off topic, but I had listened to something today about there are two gods, because Lucifer is also a god. People don't like to hear that, but he is. So when people are saying, "Oh, we'll pray to God," well, we need to clarify which God are we talking about? Are we talking about Yeshua, or are we talking about your God? So, and a lot of people don't know that they're under these spells of Lucifer.
Oh yes. Oh yes. And how did manifestation? We can do a whole TED talk on which, really, like, no, listen. Which God you talk about? Which Jesus you talk about? Which spirit you talk about? Like, which sandwich you talk about? Like, we can do it all. Like, it's so it's.
So, the manifestation, I didn't get good at it really, honestly, until recently.
Okay.
You know my story, and that's a topic for another day as well. But I really started when my gifts were sent to me.
Yes.
Then, like, opened when my eyes were opened enough to accept my gifts and to walk every day in the life, then I was able to start manifesting, because it was like almost as if I didn't believe I deserved any of these things. I didn't believe it was possible. I didn't believe that everything already exists in the world. It's just you have to be on the right vibration to receive it. So it wasn't until recently, the last 2 years, that I've actually gotten very good at doing it. So, but it's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
Amazing. Poppy Water, when did you fall into manifestation?
Yes. So, for me, I'm sorry, I'm mute because we're in the same house. I began to get into manifestation. Well, actually, it started when I was in middle school. I remember doing workings, and I didn't call it that, but I remember doing workings around changing the weather. And it started with like this ritual around like creating a goddess with a broom, and you use her and you pray to her to sweep away whatever weather you want to change, and envisioning it and praying. And so I was just kind of doing things as a child, and I just kind of was like, okay. And then coming back, and it was actually, it would work, but believe and put the work in, right? And but I didn't think much of it. I wasn't as confident in myself. As far as confidently really being in my manifestation work is when a little bit after college and coming back in, is when I first found conjure and had a name for it. And I was just like, everybody's talking about manifestation. so I remember being to the point of tears because I was just out there praying down. And I just like, I want this. And, yeah, it just put me on a path. And I did that before, applying, and I ended up finally finding work and hearing back in all the ways because I didn't know how I was going to show up. I'm like, I'm applying to these jobs. I'm in a new state. It's like they're looking over me, so I enacted my energy on that. And yeah, that's when I first did it. And also, Devin, I wanted to talk about when you mentioned the pillow and putting it under your pillow. I actually, and not even crazy enough, just beautifully enough, a Reiki practitioner actually was the first person to introduce me to the idea of downloading abundance in your sleep and using sleep as a way of like downloading, because you're downloading your sleep, you download dreams, information, and setting the intention before bed, knowing that in rest I receive. And so, yeah, setting intention.
So I have a question for you. So did she him or her tell you, like how to initiate that? Was that just it, just to say I receive in rest, or was there any other actions to take before laying down?
I was listening to him on a podcast. And
Okay.
he didn't really go into detail. He just kind of said how he found that when he could release and just rest and go to sleep, he would wake up with the money that he needed, that he would otherwise have been stressed about in his bank account, and just knowing money comes to me. But he didn't go into processes. So I'm very interested in what's coming up for you, if you would like to share.
Yeah. So setting the intention, which is basically just verbalizing the intent to receive on a request. What I say a lot before I go to sleep. What did I do with it?
Made it appear.
Thank you, universe, for all of the financial abundance I have and will have. I am grateful, and I know that every dollar spent will be sent back to me tenfold, arriving in my bank account automatically. You can add whatever twist to it that you want, but speaking it in confidence, and being consistent, because we know that unless you actually believe it in your heart and in your mind, then you have to connect these two. Okay, connect your heart and your mind. So another good thing to do before I go to sleep is to one hand on my head and one hand on my heart, and imagine an energy flow between the two of them. Okay, and sometimes you might start to feel a little weird, like it might feel a little buzzy, because you have your brain, but your heart also has memory. So if you've been hurt in the past by money or people with money, if you have any negative attachment to money at all, it is essential to remove these old programs and old ideas that you have of money before setting out on your financial manifestation journeys, because any little tiny block that you have will put a block in front of money for you. And trust me, I know, because I still have some. I'm still reading through them, which is why that I manifest a lot of other ways, and then money will flow into, like, it's kind of like, oh, well, let me just take a little, not a shortcut, but here's, like a little loophole. We're gonna manifest a creative idea, and then the money will flow around that money block that I have, because I do have money blocks. I've struggled a lot my whole life, actually. Money, I've never.
Well, up until now.
Yeah, up until now, right? See, there you go. Thank you for pointing that out, because that is my programming. That is it. You just caught me in my programming.
Up until now.
So,
Up.
thank you for that. Yeah, it goes deep too. What's that?
I was gonna say, just real quick, what would be really powerful for you is when you talk about the blockages, you talk about I'm tearing down. So like I'm still tearing down the money blockages. My money blockages are coming down still.
Dynamite sticks.
Yes.
Open them up.
Kaboom, kaboom. While y'all were talking, and Devin, your affirmation reminded me of this powerful old school prosperity preacher named Reverend Ike, who used to have a mantra that said, I see God multiplying back to me all the money that I use, give, or circulate in any way in a never ending cycle of increase and enjoyment. I see God multiplying back to me all of the money that I use, give, or circulate in any way in a never ending cycle of increase and enjoyment. Because one thing that we forget is that, like, manifestation of money, it's supposed to be something fun. It's not supposed to be something that we are heavy about or something that we're sad about or ruminating over. We're supposed to be giving and receiving money in a way that brings us joy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's a great point to bring up because money has been used as a control tactic. It has been used to tear apart civilizations. So, yeah, you're absolutely right about that. And thank you for bringing that point out because it's so important to remember that it should be one of joy. It should be a feeling of joy, not of scarcity, not of, neglect or am I worthy? We have to really remember that. Thank you for that reminder.
You're worthy, yeah. You're worthy, and it reminds me of the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. I want to be in the rich dad camp where I'm increasing and enjoying it, and it all flows in. And when we think about it, you even said it earlier, like the money is already here. I've been taking my Devin notes in my notebook as well, and you said everything already exists. Like the money's in the bank, and the money's making money in the bank. So why can't I have that $100,000 if it's just sitting there, at Goldman Sachs or whatever,
Right. It's just we need to raise our vibrations to the level where we can see it. It's there already. Well, our bank accounts, all of it, they're full. But we need to work on our vision to see it.
And tapping in. It's coming to. Okay,
Blowing it up.
we are. It's already here. And we know that even scripturally, I delve in all kinds of happy books. But if two or three are gathered in the name of this manifestation, if we just touch and agree on our screen that the money is here, it's here. It's here. We agree that it's here.
It is great.
It is done.
This thing is for me.
It is. It's always been for you. You deserve it more. Not more. You deserve it just as much as anyone else. I do believe that. Okay, so what are you trying to manifest over the next week or so in the Reiki room with Devin? I'm gonna pass it over to Poppy Water to also tell us what he's trying to manifest in his personal business and practice this week, and then I'll jump in as well.
So I am manifesting. I'm doing a couple things because, like I said, fill it up, right? Creativity. I'm manifesting ideas for growth. I am manifesting clientele. I'm manifesting. I actually really want to do work in the drug dependency facilities. So I'm manifesting that. So they all kind of tie together, but I am building the clarity piece over the next couple of days so that I will be very clear and confident. And of course, I am always manifesting $100,000.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. And you will have it. I know you will have it. I know you will have it. You really will. You really will. Poppy Water.
Will too.
I also want to talk to you all about the color green really quickly. The color green being a color of abundance, and also when you look at the chakra system, a color of love. That's a cheat sheet guide where the universe is secretly telling us love is abundant. And so when you money hacks. I am love. Money is a representation of love, no matter how they use it, right? We know love can be weaponized. And call it in. Yes, call it in. Tap her 3 times in love. And so I am just manifesting a love for ways to express my love to children through healing programming, um, just ways to move further and move along with that. I am manifesting clients, those that want to come in and heal under spiritual practices. I am manifesting spiritual collaborators who want to help heal through radical self-love and self-love work as a healing modality. And I'm also manifesting just music and dance and joy in my life, because the more joy that I feel, the more money's gonna come my way. And again, and always for me, it's just the confidence to still show up. The confidence to show up no matter what. Devin, you missed it, but for a second, TikTok had turned my whole screen white in the middle of my entire manifestation share. And it turned back when I stopped.
Wow, that is fantastic.
And I just kept going. I was like, I look like...
Good. That's good. That's an angel coming. They're like, all right, well, listen.
Yeah. Listen, you would like to know what...
Say it louder for the people in the back.
Yeah. And I kept going.
Right. Yes.
Courageously. It's like... Sometimes I realize the hiccups, and I'll land here. The hiccups is just like confirmation that you're moving in the right spot. And I had to learn that, right? Unless it's a clear sign of like, no, stop. Sometimes like when you're just starting to push through and when you know you're moving in alignment and that hiccup comes, it's like the higher power, and I say God as I describe. It's God telling me, you're in the right space. I just need to make sure that you want to be in the space. Are you going to persevere? You know you're in the right space. God knows, the universe knows you're in the right space. Do you know you're in the right space? And so I land there. So I'm definitely going to be manifesting under this moon. I'm not sure, my baths are my way. I always run me a spiritual bath as water is a portal. And I scream to God. I said, listen, if a glass of water is a portal, this tub is going to be powerful. So I will be working and journaling from the tub under this moon. So
Water is so powerful. Water is manifestation as well. That's a fabulous way. What about you, Dr. Flo? What are you manifesting?
Oh man, standing room only is what the Spirit keeps saying. The Spirit keeps saying standing room only and wait list around the block. And Spirit has been saying that for a minute. And I want to just blast everyone in this space under the sound of my voice, including you two, with that same kind of energy. We will have standing room only in our businesses. We will have a wait list around the block. The way we get to that $100,000 is by having people waiting to receive all of the water that we have. And I know it's for us. And we're just going to continue to Sailor Moon our energy and combine our power and open up these portals and these channels. I know that when we come together in the ways we do and we just stick with each other in this manifestation power, I know that it's going to be transformative for our hearts and transformative for the people that we serve. I just know it deep, deep down. And it's been so... you came in here just a few days ago, it would seem, less than a week ago, I believe, if memory serves, and you were water to my soul, and you Reiki'd my bank account, and it's prospering. And then we are bouncing into prophets and things in all kinds of parts of the metaverse who are confirming things that you've said. And so it's just all in alignment. We're all in this divine brine of goodness. We're in this divine brine of abundance. We're in this divine brine of richness. Spirit is speaking right now that we will be, all of us, living from the overflow. That we will have a full cup, and then everything that splashes over is what TikTok will get and Instagram will get, and we'll have plenty for our friends and family out of our already full cup, because that's going to feel good for us to be able to give into the world as well. And these are not just words, people. I really do believe that spirit, the universe, whatever your language is trying to bless us beyond what we can even imagine. And that's why we came to talk about manifestation tonight. All right, we're 5 minutes over, and I want Devin to have a happy, pleasant memory with us as we build. Eventually, there's going to be like little squares all over the screen. Talk about visualization. I see us like with tons of squares of healers from all over the world, just vibing high and amplifying the message of love. Can you tell people where to find you? And what your specialty is? Devin first, Poppy Water, and then I'll go last.
Yeah, so it's Devin Hart on TikTok, I think. Is that what it is? No, it's the Reiki Room. The Reiki Room with Devin on TikTok. And then it is also, so on Facebook, it's at the Reiki Room. And there's the same picture in my profile of my sign there, and then on Instagram. On Instagram, it is the Reiki Room _the Reiki _room with Devin on Instagram, but you can also just search it and you'll find that same little picture there.
And what kind of clients do you specialize in healing in your work?
So I am a Reiki practitioner. I also do hypnosis. I'm certified spiritual life coach as well. Reiki is my niche, though. I love the Reiki more than anything right now. But I can do distance Reiki. I can do in-person Reiki if you're in the Pennsylvania area. I do travel a little bit, so sometimes, if I'm ever in the area, I will have, sessions set up with people in different parts of the country. So if I'm ever down your way, I will certainly let you know and come share the love. But yeah, that's how you can find me, and my email is devinjhart@gmail.com.
Amazing. Poppy Water.
Yes. So, just where to find me, right?
Yes.
So, where you can find me in all of my magic, you can find me on all social media platforms at PoppyWater33. That is, I say it how I say it in my radio voice. At PoppyWater33, that is PAPIWATA33 on all social media platforms. Again, that is PAPIWATA33 on all social media platforms. You generally find me. And if you search me on a platform and you don't find me, it's because I'm not there. So, just check me out. And also, you can find my bio connected to everywhere that I am. I also offer healing services. Get them now while they're hot, because Spirit is actually putting me on a different path. So I'm actually going to be pulling back from one-on-one sessions in that way, unless it's in terms of like bartering services and trade for trade healing. I'm really being called to pull back, because God is like, I literally had God speak through someone and say, it's time to stop pimping out your gift in that way. So I'm transitioning out of that, and I'm moving more into my creative flow and using that to call in abundance. So yeah, just stick around and connect with me. I love on you, and that's my tidbit.
Amazing. And pimping out your gift is why we have 18 plus lives, the Reiki Room with Devin. It's language like that that keeps us 18 plus.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Huh?
That's awesome.
Oh, I guess you can't say that.
I don't know, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Dr. Flo is tired of TikTok jail. Anyway, y'all, Check me out as well, Andre in the Flow on all platforms. Dr. Flow seeks to just encourage your heart. I help people figure out ways to follow their bliss. So if you are looking for ways in which to figure out what your passion is in life, if you want to know how to be of service in the world, work with me in that. And then I'm really, really an expert at finding the how. And so, in the same way that with Devin, even I was like, go into this and go live and push this and then change the settings. It's the how that a lot of people want to know of how to make their dreams come true. And I'm really passionate about helping people figure out how to manifest their dreams. So just tap in with me or ask my cool kid friends on screen where I am, and they know where to find me. I'm so grateful. This is our first Spirit Summit in a long in years. And so we kind of revived it tonight. And it was so awesome to be with the Reiki room with Devin, Poppy Water. Of course, you're in the family. You're like we've been talking about starting a TikTok family anyway. So you're definitely in the TikTok family for sure. And I'm so grateful for the love you give, sincerely. Okay.
And
Yes, King.
I just wanted to just thank you, Devin, again, because what we talked about in our private session, and I'm just getting downloads right now to so when I talked about where I can see the energy fields, right? I'm being guided to meditate on that in a sitting on fire state and growing that up until this new moon. And so we're about to see, this full moon, okay? I learned that a new moon is a whole different thing, so let me be precise. But I'll let you know what comes up with that. But yes.
That's fascinating. Yeah, fire intensifies everything, so.
I can feel it now. And I just thought about it.
You know what? While I was coming into the, sorry to interrupt you, but while I was coming in, I was like, oh my God, I got my feather. I'm like, I'm so hot. I'm like, thank God I can't figure it out because I'm starting to sweat. It was terrible. But now my hands right now are on fire. On fire.
Y'all are so powerful. There are so many healing practitioners that we're calling in. I know the Casual Coach is coming. Fractal Doula is coming into the network. Reiki Room with Devin is here. Poppy Water is here. This family reunion vibe of always being loved and lovable and elevating our services and our love for the people. It's here. Can I bless you all before we go? May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be free of all suffering. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be free of all suffering. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be free of all suffering. Now let's turn it onto ourselves. May I be happy, may I be healthy, may I be free of all suffering. May I be happy, may I be healthy, may I be free of all suffering. May I be happy, may I be healthy, may I be free of all suffering. And may love hold me today and every day in its big, 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 big hands. As above, so below. As above, so below. As above, so below. Amen, Ashe. And so it is. Namaste.
Namaste.
Yes.
It is beautiful.
See you soon.
See you soon.
I love you.
all.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Great.
They don't boost me because when I start off a live on mute, it'd be like TikTok giving me a whipping.
1 second. Hey Devin, I want to thank you so much for coming and being persistent and getting in the room. You're so amazing. And next time it'll be even easier. I'm going to be pulling down live and putting it up on YouTube perhaps, and I'll make sure I send you the link as well, and I'll also drop it over in Band app for all of the beloveds, and I will be posting in Band app weekly when the summits are going to be, or asking when people want the summits, and you're more than welcome to jump in each time, every time, as often as Spirit gives you something to say and something to share. We can do that. So take care, folks, and have a wonderful, I don't know why I said folks to you. It's like I was ending a show. Take care, Devin. Have a good night. I just realized that I'm also live in another place too. So be right back. Why does something smell like it's burning?
Right, because I just turned the eye up. But
Okay.
I don't smell something.
You're loved and lovable, folks. You've always been loved and lovable. You're always going to be loved and lovable. Have a wonderful night.